we'll never forget the 8-man orgy
Never
at
forget.
Slander back to back said this guy.
Why are these things happening at like the sad boy sets? Are y'all you feel
It's the feeling.
You guys have to prepare for some walking, or if you're crazy, just like run. Like you're gonna have to leave. You're gonna have to
and
go
more expensive.
far.
I feel like and it's more expensive too.
Run after that? Hell no.
I used to love running, leaving a festival, just like running.
Okay, so you're
I
the
still do
only
it.
person that I know
still do it.
that does that.
I
but-
relate to you, Mickey. I mean, I'm the same way with if I call hardstyle or techno, or I say hardstyle or raw style, I get my genre police. Shout out the genre police. I love you all. Keep commenting on my stuff and telling me what the genre is, because you are educating
You're
me.
helping.
I'm not gonna lie.
No, you're
Yeah,
definitely
you are
helping.
educating.
Sometimes we do be getting it wrong.
Because I think I'm peaking. Peaking.
Welcome back to the I'm Peaking podcast. Question of the day: what EDM song would you want people to play at your funeral?
Oh shit!
Aw, I don't want to think about dying.
But it's a Halloween episode.
Wow.
Ooh, spooky. I got one. Good Things Fall Apart by Elenium, because I was a good thing and then I fell apart and died. Come on. That was a good one.
Good. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Thanks.
Damn, that's hard.
Can I choose a set instead?
You want a
set? You want to see
long
at your
funeral.
funeral? Wait,
I would
yeah,
like a set, like a live set
Yeah.
at my funeral.
period.
What is it?
It would be Elenium's Ascend 2019. Thank you. Thank you.
I allow it.
Thank you.
I'm gonna write in my will that I seriously want them to play I Just Wanna Fuck You Like a Slut, that I just wanna fuck you like a slut, just to purposely just like my big like ha 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 like last joke, you know what?
But imagine like you're like they're like setting you down, they're playing that, and there's another like funeral happening, and they're hearing that, and they're just like, "What is? What's going
I'll
on?"
make sure it's a private funeral, but yeah, I think that'll be dope.
Devin.
Mine would probably be it would probably be Love Is Gone by Slander, but it would be the part where it's like, I'm sorry, don't leave, as they're like lowering my
That's so
casket.
sad.
No, that was just one that I could like think of at the top of my head. I honestly don't know what I would want them to play.
Would it be a
Probably
Zed song?
Yeah, I was gonna say it
Okay,
probably
yeah.
would be a Zed
I
song.
love how we're on the
But I'm
same
trying to-
wavelength, and Brandon's just like, I
just wanna
Yeah.
fuck you like a
Well,
slut.
because that was a really dark question, and like that's how I would actually do it. Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, I can't. I'm drawing a blank as to like. I would want to play a funny song as well, but I feel like I need to put some more thought into that. You know.
Well, you see, so the reason I don't even think it's funny, I'm thinking about how my family is going to feel when they're there. They're going to feel sad, right? And then when they hear this song, I'm going to bring so much joy, and then like they're going to like I'm thinking about them, and they're going to have fun.
they're gonna
Like,
look at the will and they're gonna be like, "We really have to play this."
Yes, and I'm going to be like, yes, you do.
You're gonna get up from your
Or you're
casket and be
haunt
like,
them.
"You better
I was
fucking
gonna
play
say,
it."
you're gonna have
Get
it
back
in like
your
the fine
casket.
print. If you don't play this, I'm going to haunt you.
It's for them.
Yeah.
It's designed for the people.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. All right, well let us know what EDM song you would want played at your funeral. Actually, I would love to hear your guys' responses because I'm very curious. But I'll get us started with a proper intro here. Welcome back to the I'm Peaking podcast. As Mickey said, I am one of your hosts, Devin, and who else do we have?
I'm Mickey.
Beep, boop, beep, boop. What's a stitch?
Okay, so what's your name?
My name is Brin. My name is Kim Possible. Actually, you broke me out of character.
Oh yeah, we should say who we are after. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm Cupid, but today you can refer to me as Jack Sparrow, Captain Jack
Where's
Sparrow.
the rum? Where's the rum?
I'm going to drive
Yeah,
dirt.
I am Zenitsu from Demon Slayer. I should be sleeping right now, but
Oh, I'm Grogu.
You're not Yoda,
It's Grogu.
bro. I do not know Star Wars.
It's Mandalorian.
Oh, isn't that Star Wars?
It is, but it's
Right.
specifically Mandalorian.
the
Pacific.
online term is Baby Yoda, but it's Grogu.
His name
So
is
wait, Yoda's
Grogu.
not Baby Yoda. Okay. Anyways,
They just call him Baby Yoda because he looks
He
like
looks
Yoda.
like he's the same species, but he's not
Yeah.
Yoda.
No.
Yeah.
I'm Kim Possible. I broke myself out of character.
I know what that is. Hi, Kim.
Hello.
Happy to have you here.
Great show, by the way. That was actually a show I watched a lot growing up. Might be kind of a hot take for.
How was it a hot take?
for-
Why?
I feel like
Because he's a boy.
yeah.
Ron was lit. Are you kidding me?
Ron was really funny.
Rufus, are you kidding
I
me?
love
That
Ron.
freaking rat was iconic.
Yeah,
The rat.
yeah. And she go bad as fuck.
Okay.
She is baddie. She's a baddie.
All right, let's get started with the topic here. I know we have quite a lot to talk about today.
Have you guys seen what's happening right now with AI for Sora? I know you have, Cupid.
Yeah, I've been uploading a bunch of videos. I'm sorry, by the way. I've been scaring some people.
I love it.
I low-key scammed my dad. He thought I shaved my head.
Whoa.
wow.
Yeah,
I saw you scammed a lot of people that you shaved your head.
Yeah, they were like, "Wait, hold on, pause, but this isn't real, but hey, you might have a look." I said, I love my hair.
Yeah, the one danger, I mean, so I love utilizing AI to help expedite my processes, but like the one danger that I do see is how people don't really know what's AI and what's not because it's advancing so quickly.
Yeah.
And you can easily convince someone that someone said something or someone did something.
Yeah.
Especially.
Did you know there actually there's a bunch of AI videos coming out now about people committing crimes? Like it has like a person literally robbing like a Target or something like that.
So
See,
it's
that's
funny.
dangerous.
Yeah.
It's funny you mentioned that because my employee of my 9-to-5 job made a video of me stealing. I'm like, yeah, that can't go out. Keep that in your archives, please. Thank you. Appreciate that.
So here's the thing is like, because I mean, I feel like this is going, like a lot of people are going to be making videos like that. So
Yep.
I don't know if exactly like everyone's going to start getting, incriminated or accused of stuff. But what it is going to do is it's going to increase the amount of skepticism when people are looking at video content now. So a lot of people are going to be very hesitant to believe stuff that is true or stuff that isn't true. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I feel like as it's expanding, just as we were talking about the rave scene, as it expands, the masses, it get harder to control. Like AI it's powerful. And like there has to be like eventually like some sets of control.
Yeah.
I feel like it would only happen if we see how far it can go, and then people will start
I've seen
to
some pretty
control it.
crazy videos. I feel like there should be
I
something
had
in
an
place
AI
now.
character, guys, and it looks just like
Just
me.
a quick tangent. Did you guys hear about the article about the AI robot that was gonna, or I saw like something about an AI robot that they like cornered him into like they told him he was gonna be shut down, right?
Okay.
And he was planning to like kill one of the people who was supposed to shut him down. Like they set it up in a scenario, and I think like it was a 90%. Like 9 times out of 10, they decided like, oh, we need to like kill the person.
That's some
Or they tried to
iRobot shit.
They tried to blackmail the person at first,
Yeah.
saying that they were going to expose them for like an affair that they were having. Like, yeah, it's crazy, bro. It was insane. And then I didn't finish watching the video, but the title of the video was like robot actually was planning to murder like some person. Yeah, it's crazy.
So this has like been a thing years ago. There are these two robots that they put out on a debate, and they were debating each other and like having a conversation. And one of the two robots started to say things about like just his perspective on the human race, or it was like a boy robot or whatever. And then it was like getting like kind of dark. And then the other robot was like basically telling it to like shut up. like
I think I've seen that. Now that you're explaining it,
Yeah.
yeah, I think I've seen that.
Yeah.
I need to find that.
Yeah, they're
Are
like,
we cooked?
that was years
Yes.
ago though. And then like people just stopped talking about it.
Oh no, we're cooked. We're definitely cooked.
I don't know. I mean, I think it would take a lot for it to get to that point. But I don't know. Everything is like expanding so rapidly. It's just like
with that AI movie star.
Yeah, there's a bunch of AI characters.
I
now.
have an AI character.
The Tilly Norwood AI actress.
Yeah,
Can I show you my AI character of how exact it is with me? Like I made her so quickly too.
I mean, it's exact with like all of. Are you talking about
Yeah.
Sora through Sora or?
I have something called Free Pick where I paid for the annual just so like I wanted to learn AI.
Hey,
So
Sora's
I've
free.
been like learning all these like different platforms.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, it's on my other phone. She's like fucking
trap phone?
crazy.
Okay.
This is my trap phone.
Besides the potential bad stuff though, in terms of with the EDM and rave space, I do feel like there's something to be said about, you know, making it easier for artists to do like visuals for their sets and stuff like that using AI, which is cool. You know,
like that.
Is that cutting out jobs though?
That's what I was also thinking.
I don't know. I see the point of like it helps for sure.
Learn
but-
AI. Learn it. Like you just
But
gotta
it's
learn
not.
it.
But it's not even about learning. You just type in a prompt and it goes pew, and then
So,
you
but-
suddenly have visuals.
That's Sora. That's Sora, and like it's still. I'm not gonna say like it's not gonna get there. I think it's for sure gonna get there. Maybe. But I
I mean, there are other programs though where you can just type in a prompt and it'll make it, that are not Sora, but usually those are paid.
Yeah.
yes,
or
well,
like,
that's the
yeah.
thing. I pay for them, and I practice a lot of them. Like you do have to be a prompt engineer to like get these cool ass results, and it's out there. It's possible, but like you just have to like learn it. So that's
Yeah.
what it comes down to.
No, 100%. But even you doing that, right, is like, I see your point of like,
Yeah.
is that taking a job away from someone that you would normally go to hire for these certain things? You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like, if you needed graphics done or whatever, you wouldn't do that anymore. You would just go and cook it up on AI. Right. But like, that's a job that someone could potentially do. So, I mean, there are pros and cons to this.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
like, for example, right. We're close with Fairlane, right? Like Tyler's come over to my place before and we've just been working, and I've literally watched him like working on his like set visuals, right? And he was like showing me like this one Mega Man visual that he had, right, where he had this guy on Fiverr basically make it for him, and then he was just tweaking it afterwards. I think it will definitely make it a lot easier, you know, obviously more affordable for a lot of these artists who can't afford to pay for these larger visuals.
Also a good point.
Right?
Yeah, I think there's
But-
two sides to it,
Yeah.
100%. And I do see the side of it taking away opportunity for like, you know, smaller visual artists or designers or editors. I feel it. I get it. To like get out there. And I just think like as time goes on, you just have to like learn, like, adapt and like learn like what the
also a
new
good
wave
point.
is. Unfortunately, that is just the reality.
Yeah, my overall opinion about AI is I don't think it will ever be able to fully replace like creativity.
No.
Or
I
like
think, yeah, I agree.
managerial stuff, but I do think that AI should be utilized to replace like, you know, mundane tasks or tedious work, stuff like that, you know, that would normally take you a really long time to do. I think it's totally okay to optimize in that level. Yeah, sure, there are going to be people who have jobs in those things and those jobs could go. But to be honest, I think like the best way to optimize AI would be to, you know, like focus on the things that AI can't do, which is like, you know, again, pure creativity, right? Like AI can't really fully replicate creativity. I mean, I think it can get started, but
you could create an AI, like an actual AI assistant that can do all of that for you. You train it as you, and it
You want
does
that
take
in your
time.
house?
Huh?
You want that in your house?
I do want that in my house.
Oh, I think Brin's AI, low key, guys.
I think I have
Scared, bro.
dude, Brin's living in iRobot right now, bro.
I mean, yeah, like I want to learn how to do these things because I know it's going to benefit me in the future for whenever that time comes. I have the skill, just like, you know, ready to go.
Did you guys hear about Suno, the Suno AI though, the one that does all the songwriting for you or whatever? Yeah. How do you guys feel about that?
What does it do?
So
It's basically an AI that literally makes songs for you.
Would you just like give it a prompt?
Yeah, you
And then
like,
it-
oh, I want like a rock song that talks about love, and then it literally writes it for you.
Hey, can I get that? I'm trying to.
apparently though, Spotify's like cracking down though, dude. They took
How do
down
they
like
know?
over 75 million songs.
I don't know. They have like
were
software,
tweaked
just
with
like how
AI.
like teachers found out how people are using ChatGPT writing
Yeah.
essays.
I think that's good that Spotify is taking it down. To be honest, I feel like when it comes to because I'm not a singer songwriter, so I the only thing that I could say is when it comes to like using these songs that you're making for, let's say I'm a creative and I just need a little blimp in something and I don't want to use copyrighted music, so I just make a little sound, cool. But like to actually profit and sell and put yourself as an artist when
It's
you're
true.
using AI, that's where I see like take
That's
that
a
shit
good point.
down.
There are definitely two sides to it. There is a channel that I follow that I got from the big manifestation channel that I follow, and he makes affirmation music. Brin, I've sent it to you before, and the songs are low key kind of good. And he's made like, you know, rock, EDM, like whatever, and it's all just like affirmation stuff. And he obviously writes the lyrics like himself and stuff, but like then he just plugs it in basically to the song, and I'm pretty sure it just makes it, and then he tweaks it. Yeah.
So are you technically an artist if you make the prompt, but then you're not the one making the music? It's still the idea still comes from your head.
Yeah, it's what I mean.
Co-producer?
That's a situation where I'm like I feel like that's okay because like
it's there's a lot of gray areas.
the purpose of it is like obviously for, you know, people who are into manifestation, spirituality, like they want to be able to basically play songs like this, because if you're really deep in that community, like they tell you basically, you know, watch what you listen to, because, you know, whatever you listen to, the lyrics or whatever, like it does have a subconscious effect on you. So the purpose of that music is for you to constantly be listening to stuff that is uplifting, that is like gonna be telling you, you know, or like for you to be, you know, when a song gets stuck in your head, like you want a song like that to get stuck in your head because you're constantly repeating the affirmations over and over.
It's subconscious mind reprogramming.
Yeah, exactly. So like that, I feel like with that situation, it's a little different because he's making the lyrics himself, and I mean there is some work on the back end.
You're just a co-producer.
Yeah, he just
singer songwriter.
Yeah, and like if you're someone who like doesn't have any connections to anyone that can make or produce music like that, then obviously that's the only thing you're going to be able to do.
Yeah,
So-
you know, no, I do actually like that way of using AI, because you're essentially building a whole new field of being able to create something that it would take you years to learn all these different things, but it's still your ideas, and you're just utilizing tools and resources to expand your creativity.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, it really just is like, what are you using it for? Right? Like it's exactly like
Is
what
it
you
for
were saying,
good or for
Brin.
evil?
Yeah, I mean, no, it's like what you were saying, Brin. Like if you're using it just for the sole purpose of profiting off of it, then I don't think that's okay. You know,
Or like pretending to be an artist, or pretending to do like XYZ, like just like be transparent that you're using AI and this is what you built with it.
Because it, at the end of the day, it does take away like all the time and effort that people who have sat down to learn a program, learn how to create music and make it, and perfected their craft. It takes away from all those years of them practicing to do that, when you can just have an AI whip that up for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think.
So in the end, let's see how this things go
Yeah.
with AI.
We also don't know much here about producing, because I think I heard one other producer say something along the lines of like, you know, like their programs have been advancing, so certain technical things are technically like AI. I don't know that much, but that is like, we just don't know music.
Yeah.
Like producing.
Well, let's see
Let
what
us
happens.
know what you guys think.
If you are a producer, if you are an artist, how do you feel about it?
Yeah, we'll see where we're at in like 10 years, because
Yeah.
just in the last 5, it's advanced so much. So
Yeah.
Yeah. So moving on. Did you guys see Excision's wedding reception?
I haven't seen it actually.
It's insane. Of course, it's Excision.
Wait, I want to see it.
Yeah. So basically,
Beep, boop, beep, boop.
hello.
Hello.
No longer available. Do you see it?
oh yeah, it's
It's no longer available.
No, they took it down.
No.
What was that?
Basically,
Describe
it was his reception.
Lasers.
He was DJing, and of course, there were lasers. It was like a big
I
hall.
wonder if I can Google.
And then he was
find it.
DJing, and then lasers.
Excision
That's so lit.
wedding
Yeah.
lasers.
someone had to have posted it. Hold on.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Why was they take it down?
Wow.
Right? Yeah. So of course, Excision has to go all out. It's Excision.
Oh wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's cool. Thank you.
that is cool.
Why did they take it down? What happened?
I don't know. But yeah, really, really cool. Congrats to his wife.
Congrats,
and
Jeff.
to Jeff.
Yay!
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
what's his wife's name again?
Live.
Live.
Liv? Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw my ex up. Love Excision.
Dude, that would just be.
She was so excited.
I have 2 Excision sports bras that I got years ago, and Excision passion.
That would be just like imagine just being a DJ and having access to all these other DJs, like your wedding.
I love seeing when DJs get married, because they're always DJing their own weddings.
Yeah.
And then they always have their friends DJ
How
their
can
own
you
wedding.
not?
and they be going back to
Yeah.
back to
Like,
back
how
to
can
back.
you not DJ your own
do
wedding? Like, there's.
Yeah.
I have yet to see a
I know-
wedding
I know
from a
Millennium
producer
did it.
where they don't.
I think Subtronics and Level
Yeah.
Up did it.
Yeah, actually, a new
next?
challenge: if you're a producer
Don't have
at your wedding, don't DJ your own wedding. I'm just kidding.
Why?
Do whatever you want.
Wait, you said Jeff? Do you know him personally?
His name
No,
is
it's his
Jeff.
name.
My name's Jeff.
Oh.
My name Deb.
There's a lot of Jeffs in the scene.
Yeah.
There is
Yeah.
a lot of Jeffs.
Just a random fact.
Oh god. I had another topic. So this is really interesting. I stumbled across this paper from Cornell University, which is arguing that currently there are too many EDM subgenres in the scene right now. And the thing is because right now there's over 30 classifications for subgenres, and they put in the paper that a lot of them are only different by like a few minor acoustic ways. So it begs the question: do we need all these subgenres?
Yes.
Look, when I heard like this a certain dubstep was called space bass, I was like, isn't this like dubstep? Like it's
A lot of when I do my song mix videos and I basically just generalize what the genre is, people start to correct me in the comments, and I'm like, but it's all under the same
Yeah.
genre.
So guys, in this article, again, like published on Cornell University, they said in the article that like the lines actually blur a lot more than you would think from genre to genre.
Yeah, I mean, I relate to you, Mickey. I mean, I'm the same way with if I call hardstyle or techno, or I say hardstyle or raw style, I get my genre police. Shout out the genre police. I love you all. Keep commenting on my stuff and telling me what the genre is, because you are educating me. I'm not gonna lie.
No, you're
Yeah,
definitely
you are
helping.
educating me.
sometimes we
so-
do be getting it wrong.
And
so.
I promise, I will still get it wrong. It's not gonna change.
because we see the value in that way of getting it wrong.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest though. Like, it's just like, why do we? I mean, I
don't.
understand that. Look, okay, I get the human instinct to want to classify things so that they're easier to remember. The question mark. I don't even know what the full reason would be, but
you feel more connected to it because it's more niche.
I guess,
it's more
but
like it feels like more underground when you discover a new sound.
Underground. So fine. Sorry.
Where's Jaws when you need him to say that there's
Stutter House
doesn't exist?
Stutter House is a genre. I'll die on that hill.
It sounds like stutter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the way that I classify it. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that everyone else needs to classify it that way. You know what I mean?
That kind of just made me think, because we all understand how the scene has expanded, commercialization, and it did, and it has kind of it feels like it's losing its heart and its underground feel, and just it's being there are ravers dressing. There are people. I don't know where it was, but someone was dressing as ravers on a runway, and it's like they're dressing as people from in the past. This is all they could afford. So like people are cosplaying those who literally couldn't afford clothes, or like and I just feel like with these subgenres, people are finding a way to reconnect with something that isn't popularized, because people do hold, and I myself like feel that way, like hold the rave culture close to our hearts because it's done a lot for us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I can't really comment on because my mind goes to like in other genres of music, right? So like take rap for example. Like I don't know the other subgenres of rap.
I know
mean,
drill.
Yeah, like
Ooh,
I've heard of like
Drill's
maybe a
good.
few. Isn't there like Memphis rap or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh.
Like there's I do know that they exist, right? But I don't know of a lot that exists. So, but again, I'm not really.
But we know they exist. We just don't know their names.
Yeah,
We're not
yeah. So I'm
educated
commenting
enough
as
to
someone
know.
that's not
Yeah.
really educated
Yeah.
on that, and so in that regard, someone else that is not into EDM looking into the EDM scene wouldn't know a lot of these like subgenres. Obviously, like they're just gonna half the time what's the stigma is like, oh yeah, you listen to that techno music and it's like dubstep or like it's like
Yeah.
house. It's like that's not what it is. So
At the end of the day, EDM is an umbrella, and like it always goes back to its roots. So I just enjoy the freaking music.
yeah, well, if that article gains traction at all within the community, expect a lot more. What is it? Like crossover with experimental genres and stuff. I think that you're going to see a lot less terminology, or people will just keep coming up with different
It's
subgenres.
fun.
Can you send this to me?
Yeah.
The article.
Yeah, I don't have it on me.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Because I know I just want to talk about AI with one more time. There's Notebook L. Have you guys used Notebook LM before?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, so it's literally like such a great tool to learn from. Like you could put in a book, and then you could use interactive mode. And in interactive mode,
it'll
you
make
could,
a podcast for you.
it makes a podcast, but you could
Yeah.
chime in and you could ask it questions, and I go into rabbit holes, and I just learn the most niche thing. And I would have never been able to do that because I don't have the time to sit down for 10 hours and read a book.
It's really cool, but I was actually using it for my NASM training for when I first started my NASM training. The only thing about it is, for me, it takes too long to process all of the information into a podcast episode. Don't get me wrong. Once it's done and I'm listening to it, it's easier. Like I can go and do stuff as I'm listening to it. But it's the fact that I have to copy like the whole chapter and then like paste it all in there.
No.
And then what do you mean?
Put a link. You just put a link.
You can't access the NASM like course that way.
Oh.
Yeah, like maybe it's for different. So maybe in that case it could work a little better. But
peer review studies, or I
oh yeah, then that's different, right? But like with my course, for example, like I would have to copy, and then there's diagrams in the course. Like I can't copy and paste the diagrams over. You know what I mean? So it's just better for me to like read the material instead of Notebook LM. But Notebook LM is really cool though. I do recommend checking it out. If you are a big like reader, or if you have a lot like on your plate and you don't have time to read stuff, it's really good for like, they literally turn it into a podcast and like two host voices that sound pretty realistic.
Yeah. Or if you want to merge two phenomenons and you have these two different topics, but you see some alignment and you want to understand like it's something bigger, and it's just really cool to like mix different ideas.
This podcast is AI right now. Actually.
For real.
We're
We're
watching a
AI.
simulation.
This whole podcast is AI.
Last thing before we close the segment.
What is the last
Oh
thing?
yeah,
What are we talking
dude.
about?
Did you guys seen AVELLO, man? Have you guys seen
Obviously.
the AVELLO run right now? And he filmed with Young Gravy.
Yeah, how the fuck did that even happen?
Because he's AVELLO. He's cool as fuck.
Yeah, but like I'm just wondering the sequence of events that had to happen up to
What was the
then.
phone call like? Yo, bro, just let me on.
Also, are they collaborating? Like, I'm so curious.
I really.
I love how we're asking these questions too. I could literally just text Adam and be like, "Yo, so what's going on with you and Young Gravy, by the way?"
They're collabing. That's fucking dope.
Maybe. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. AVELLO or Young Gravy was just trying to get a picture. You know, I don't know,
I know.
man.
Yeah, he was just
AVELLO,
trying to
stop
get
making
a
music,
picture.
bro.
Yeah, I know.
That's so lit. Hell yeah.
I really want to see. That would be really cool to see that crossover too. Because Young Gravy, I don't think he has any like. He doesn't have any collabs with any producers or EDM artists.
Not off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Does he make EDM?
No, he makes rap.
Oh.
He's a rapper.
Oh.
What genre? What genre of rap?
Shoot, I wish I
yeah,
knew.
what genre? What subgenre?
I wish I knew. Well, anyways, congrats to AVELLO then on that. If you
So
guys
many
are
questions.
if you guys are making a collab, that would be
Cheesy.
awesome.
Cheesy us.
And by the way, if you didn't already see too, we just did an episode with AVELLO. So
Wow, the plug.
if you want, go and check that out. And speaking of plugs, by the way, I'm going to take a quick second to end this segment with
That was good.
shouting out our sponsors, Boom Boom Scented Nasal Sticks. By the way, go and check them out if you haven't already. These are great to use at music festivals, to use on airplanes, to use when
you're working late.
Yeah, like there's so many different uses for them. You can use it to calm your anxiety. You can use it to combat nausea. It's like almost like a little bit of a. There's nothing in here, but it's a little bit of like a stimulant, because of the scent, how fresh it is. So.
I will say, okay, so
You're fucking.
I had this at S2O, and because it was cold when I was dancing in water, when I sniffed this, I was high as ball. When I stood still, I saw everything moved around me.
She saw stars.
Like I was literally in space.
There's nothing in these, by the like.
No.
They're just scented. But.
No, it was the mix of me being cold and wet with smelling this, and yeah.
Your senses
yeah.
were high heightened.
Yes.
high dopamine, high everything.
Yes. So definitely go and check them out. We love Boom Boom, and we do have a code if you guys want to go grab some from their website. Code I'm Peaking will save you some money off your purchase, or you can go over to our TikTok shop and grab one there. Or if you're in a pinch, you can grab one at your local CVS. They also have them there. But yeah, go and check them out. Boom Boom, we love you.
So at the time of this release of this episode, Escape is happening in a week. So what are some tips for having a positive Escape experience?
Sit in the bleachers.
So a little context on this for any of you guys who are newer ravers, or if you're a veteran raver, then you already know. But Escape is one of those festivals that has a lot of non-ravers show up because a lot of people are just looking for stuff to do during Halloween weekend, and I'm sure that's probably going to be the case as well for a lot of other festivals across the U.S., not just Escape. But Halloween is a big it's a big event every year.
Yeah.
So I mean, a lot of people are going to be going out to raves, Halloween raves, whether they know about the culture or not.
And it's not a bad
Yeah.
thing. It's like we welcome everyone, but yeah, I mean, there are some tips that we have.
Yeah.
I was gonna say my biggest tip is control how much you drink and how fast you drink. Also, if you guys have friends who can be aggressive sometimes, try to calm them down because we don't want to see any fights. I hate seeing fights at events. You guys got to remember that a lot of us work our 9 to 5s and we go to these events to kind of get away from the 9 to 5 and enjoy. And the last thing we want to see there are people fighting in a place where we're supposed to be having fun.
Agreed.
Agree.
Period. Hold on to your stuff. I got my phone stolen at Escape in 2020, I believe.
2020.
That didn't
Or
exist.
2019 or it was 2021. Sorry, 2021.
Was your phone attached to anything?
So
Wait, is
was,
that the one that we first went to together?
no? So then before 2019.
So before COVID.
Before COVID.
Okay.
Yeah. It was in my fanny pack and I was moving through a crowd and and then I was trying to find it. I couldn't find it and I freaked out for a bit. I was also really young, but then I remember RL Grind came on and I was like, whoa. But anyways, hold on to your stuff. And if you feel like you are misplacing things, give it to someone who you trust to help you. It's okay to ask people to help you with holding things if you feel like you need the help.
Yeah, you can also get one of these. Actually a good time to shout out one of our other sponsors, Clutch Loop, which are these are phone tethers that you can attach to loops on your backpack. If you have some sort of belt loop, you can attach it to that. Although I do know, I think another reason why a lot of people get their phones stolen at Halloween festivals in general is just because a lot of people's costumes don't have pockets or loops or anything like that. So if you're wearing a costume to Escape or to any other Halloween festival, just make sure you have some sort of bag or something that you can attach. Yeah, something that you can attach the clutch loop to some sort of loop or something like that. I know a lot of fanny packs have that inner hook on the inside too. That's a good way to as well. But yeah.
If you don't like a long walk after an event, leave the NOS Center early because you will end up parking far, and then the walk back from the festival is going to be freaking cold. It's gonna be cold, so bring a pashmina. It gets cold at night.
Yeah, although that is kind of tough if you are arriving late. So I'm going to say I recommend arriving early if you can. Because if you're arriving late, people are not going to want to leave early because they're going to want to make the most of their time there. But if you go early, which I do recommend, I mean, as someone who has both gotten there when doors open and, been the last to leave, I think getting there doors open is always way better.
And you get to see the openers.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
And
go see the openers.
Yeah, support the
please.
openers.
Yeah.
It'll be less crowded too.
You can
the earlier
explore
it is.
early.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's on a Friday this year, right?
It's always a
Oh, it's always Friday? Okay, yeah.
Friday, Saturday.
So if you go early, people are there's still people getting off of work.
This year it's actually on Halloween.
It's actually
That's
on Halloween.
Crazy.
Yeah. And then it's the next day after Halloween, which is kind of interesting because it'll have been passed technically, but
We're in November and we're
we're
Halloween.
dressing up.
The experience of escape though is getting there early because it does get really crowded at night. So you truly get to just like party and dance with some like like wholehearted ravers supporting the openers and like like listening to music. And it's worth doing that if this is your first escape.
Yeah. Also, I want to bring back a tip that I did on one of our first episodes that we ever did on this podcast, which is if you are navigating through a crowd, a handheld fan is a great way to respectfully navigate through the crowd. If you are fanning people, and of course saying excuse me, always say excuse me, but fanning people is a really good way to get people to first notice you that you're coming through, and then it's kind of like a exchange, you know, of like, hey, give me some space to move through, I'll give you a little like airflow.
It's like a little treat.
Yeah, it's like a little treat. And
like
I gotta say, everyone that's ever done that at a rave to me ever, I'm never upset. I'm always like, oh yeah, oh thank you. Like people will thank you for doing that.
Or dancing through the crowd. Dancing through the crowd is always a good one.
That's a good way if you don't have a fan, I think. But
or
yeah,
compliment people while you're passing by.
Yeah. I mean, these are all great methods to use. So I mean, overall, just be respectful. Don't shove. Always say excuse me. If it's too loud, then you know you can always use the little like words.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, you should do like excuse me. Also, you look beautiful. Like,
Can't do that one, but you guys can.
oh yeah. You look great. How about that? Could you say you look great? You look great.
You look.
That's neutral enough, right? Yeah. Mr. Relationship almost never mind.
Yeah, you know. Anyways,
if you Uber, know that if you plan to stay at the festival till the very end, that even if you try to order a black SUV, it still will take some time. So just prepare for some walking, or if you're crazy, just like run. Like you're gonna have to leave. You're gonna have to
and
go
more
far.
expensive. I feel like, and it's more expensive too.
Run after that? Hell no.
I used to love running, leaving a festival, just like running.
Okay, so you're the only person that I know that does that, but
people do it. I still do it.
People are gonna be.
You're the only person I know.
People are gonna be looking around after escape, looking. Where's Brin? She's probably running.
It's a vibe. Yes, it's literally just increasing.
Can you imagine if everyone was like, yeah, that's a good idea, and everyone was running after?
Oh my god.
It's a workout. It's literally raving is a workout.
There'll be a marathon after the festival.
I'm not saying not to do it. I just think it's funny because I don't think a lot of people are trying to do that after they just spent 5+ hours at a festival dancing.
Yeah, you're lucky if they even are able to walk straight after.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. There's people who do like running. You know, at DEF CON they have a whole fitness class during a set. It's like it's a whole ass like you know like.
Yeah, that's dope. That's DEF CON in where is
Australia.
DEF CON? Australia.
And what? It's beautiful to see different cultures and how they celebrate EDM.
Australia is not here though.
Yeah, but there's no problem with taking that with you.
Taking that with you?
That's what I'm saying. That's literally what I'm saying.
Minus the spiders.
That's what I'm saying. It starts with one person.
Can we all start talking in accents too?
I'm already talking in an accent. I'm Captain Jack Sparrow. Come on now. Speaking about Halloween festivals, you mentioned kind of other Halloween festivals. I only know like one other one in the US. I'm sorry, I'm not educated. Do you guys know other Halloween episodes?
Well, what's the one? What's the one you know?
Boo.
Where is that one?
Seattle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else? Oh, freaking Get Freaky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Where's that?
No, I think it is. I know Pixel Terror is on the lineup, and he was sharing
Get Freaky's in Texas.
Yeah.
There you go.
Get Freaky's in Utah, isn't it?
What?
Get Freaky's a wild name. Sorry.
Do people get freaky?
Get Freaky is in Utah. Freaky Deaky is in Texas.
What are these?
There's also Halloween in Florida.
Wait, Halloween? Like Hulu? Like
Halloween?
Hull.
Hulu. Yeah, wait.
Halloween is on Hulu when they play all the episodes.
Halloween? Wait. Wait, why would they name it Halloween? Is it like Hawaiian themed also?
Halloween.
Wait, where is that? Florida? Island Paradise? Hula? Can someone from Florida explain to us why it's called Halloween? Are we...
Are we? Or are we just dumb? I think we're just dumb.
Someone's gonna comment and be like, "You guys are so fucking stupid."
On the note of positivity, let's talk about GA versus VIP experience. So,
Bathrooms.
for an event like Escape, again, if you can afford it, obviously, and it's not cheap, I'll tell you right now. But Escape is definitely one of those festivals where buying VIP is worth it because of how many people are going to be at the event. And I'm sure this applies again to all Halloween festivals across the states. But for those of you guys who have never bought VIP before, I think we should talk about some of the perks that you get from buying VIP.
Trust me, I know that the crowd in GA is so much better and it's more fun and more lively.
The energy,
but when it comes to like actual VIP experience, the bathrooms and the line for foods and the sitting places and even like your own little area to dance, I'm sorry, I like VIP.
Yeah. So I think, I mean, I know VIP sometimes gets, kind of not a bad rap, but like, a lot of people hate on it because, they say it's not really like an authentic rave experience, or at least that's what I hear.
Yeah.
But, and I will agree that like, the crowd in the GA section, like the energy is always going to be amazing. But again, when you have an event like this with such a large amount of people, like it does start to impede on your experience when you're in the GA crowd and you're sardined between like, a million people from all sides.
It's not fun.
Right?
It's not fun.
Yeah. And especially if you're someone who likes to dance, right? And you like your space. And I know for all my older ravers out there, I know you guys like your space.
Yeah, we're there to dance.
I like my space and I'm older. So
We're literally there to dance. Like if I can't dance and I'm just like standing there, then like what am I doing?
Like, why am I here? Why am I here like this?
It's like I need to leave right now, actually, and move my body. Like it wants to move, and I'm not letting it.
Yeah, and I think also like when you're in GA, I feel like if you have a large group of friends, it's more fun to be in GA.
Yeah.
But if you're only like if it's like you and another person, or like maybe you and 3 other people, I feel like VIP has always been better.
I actually agree with that.
Yeah. And so, but yeah, the bathrooms always going to be more worth it. I mean, don't get me wrong; they still get trashed by the end of the night, but like they're a lot better than the porta potties. I mean, not that that's a very high bar to to beat, but
there's always toilet paper. I will say there's always toilet paper.
The
in
water
VIP
refill
show.
stations as well.
Yeah.
soap.
That's a
Oh my
good.
God.
Wait,
important.
that's good. That's
Because
you're right.
if you do take a hydro pack, you have accessibility to more stations.
Yeah. Not to mention, there's a lot of like really cool features usually in the VIP sections.
I get candy
like
from there. They always have like Jolly Ranchers.
Sometimes they have barbershops.
Yeah.
They'll touch up your hair for you or
at
your
a rave?
makeup. Yeah.
You can cut your hair.
Yeah. Main stage VIP oftentimes has like little
There's
barber
like
station.
there's also like glam bars where you could get like glitter on your face
that's
or
fun.
do your hair.
But wait. Why do they make it so hard to access water?
Huh?
The water stations, they're far from each other. Like sometimes you have to pass a couple stages to find a water station in GA.
Oh, well, I mean,
am I right or am I wrong?
I think every festival layout's different, but usually they have it like right when you walk
spread it out
in.
so that it has like on every like edge.
Yeah, there's like I know for the NOS in particular, I know when you walk in, there's usually like one on the right side next to the bathrooms. I can't remember if it's GA
It's
or
on the
GA
left
plus.
side when you walk in, right?
Right.
No, the
Right
right
side.
side.
That's GA plus.
Yeah,
plus.
it's next to the GA plus bathrooms. Again, I don't know if they changed the layout.
Oh yeah,
again,
wait,
but-
yeah, there is GA plus.
That's that. There's that too. Actually,
The only thing about GA plus is you get the bathrooms.
Are they the trailer
yeah.
bathrooms?
Yeah, that's it.
Worth.
Yeah.
Still worth
So
it.
for an event like this, it is worth it. Something to think about. And like Cupid said, food also. If you're a festival eater like me, I always have food at festivals. And so, yeah, I would recommend, that's another thing. You're not going to have like super long lines. If you want to get drinks also, a lot shorter lines in the VIP section. So definitely worth it if, again, you can afford it. This is definitely one of those festivals.
I mean, it's kind of too late when this episode comes out, but maybe next year.
Maybe. Well, yeah. It
will.
It will probably be sold out by the time.
I think it's going to
be sold out, which means if it's sold out, try to buy a ticket. Do not hop a fence, please. No hopping fences. Buy your ticket.
Yeah, and if you didn't get a ticket and you're looking for a ticket, please be careful of scammers.
That part.
There are a lot of scammers out there now, like a lot.
It's probably AI.
So, yeah,
I wouldn't doubt it. Like AI bots.
Yeah,
Also,
try to buy from mutual. Like, if you have mutuals with someone, like, yeah.
Also, the internet is not the best. The later it gets. So if you are new to the NOS Center, download the map and put it on your phone. So if you do happen to lose service, you at least have a map. And if you are with the big group, have a meeting point at the end of the festival. When you guys end up splitting apart.
Drop a pin on your car.
Yes. Oh my God.
Drop a pin on your car where you park it. Open up maps. You pin your location. Then you don't have to search in the parking lot for an hour trying to find your car at the end of the night.
I'm also going to say this as someone who has gotten their car bipped at the NOS Center before.
Bipped?
Please. Yeah, my window is broken.
Oh, I've never
what
heard
it's
of
called?
I've never heard
apparently
bipped.
that's the term.
I was going to say definition.
What is that? Was it at the spot that we used to park at all the time?
Yes. So if you're parking in the neighborhoods, on the streets, park at your own risk. Make sure you don't have any valuables in your car, obviously. But just be careful because even on the street, even though there are all these other cars parked there, there's some crazy people in San Bernardino.
I've heard people actually got their car broken into even in the Insomniac designated parking
Yeah,
lots.
I've heard of that too. And the thing, what the thing is too, is my car got broken into, but they didn't take anything.
They just wanted to see what was inside.
I don't know why.
Or they were bored. They're like, smash.
Yeah. There's just, I'm gonna be honest, there's just fucking crackheads in San Bernardino, bro. There's some crazy people over there. So just be careful. Park at your own risk. I do recommend the parking lots over street parking if you can. If you're not gonna be there for a long time, then you could park on the street, but just be careful. Or if you are. If you're staying at a hotel in around the area, just Uber. Don't risk it.
And then run back to your hotel after.
But just know if you do Uber and you do plan on staying till the end,
Good luck.
It will take a while for you to get home. So just keep that in mind.
And it'll be more expensive.
And be more expensive. Be prepared to spend money. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So set yourself up for success. Because you
Be kinder to your future self.
There we go.
Yes.
Be responsible. The second R employer.
Also, make sure you're taking good vitamin C before you go because you might get sick.
Yes.
You don't want the look flu.
Yeah. We just talked about this in our last episode, actually.
No, you do not need anything to enjoy the festival. If you feel as if your whole squad is going and you're thinking about I don't want to go anymore because I'm not going to be doing anything. Send it. It's worth the experience. Escape is, it used to be one of my favorite festivals. I just don't like the NOS Center anymore, to be honest. But Halloween plus EDM plus friends equals love.
Yeah. Equals love.
It is a fun festival if you go with the right people and you I'm not going to say pick the right sets, but if you go with good people and, not to go into the wrong parts of the crowd or whatever that looks like, it's still a good time. It's a fun festival.
Yeah, experience is what you make it.
Mm-hmm.
One more important thing too is to stay aware. There are an overdose booths at these festivals, so if you don't have a Narcan on you, go grab one. Have one, get trained.
Yeah. Speaking of that, by the way, I actually wanted to bring this up because we did. So obviously we had the Lost Lands recap recently, and I saw a comment from an EMT from Seattle who was basically saying how it's great that we're spreading the word about Narcan and people are carrying naloxone spray on them in case someone does overdose. But one thing that they noticed is that people are kind of just using it at the first sight of what they think is an overdose. If someone is seizing, that's not an overdose according to what this EMT was saying, and so while the information is that like using Narcan on someone that you think is ODing is still safe to do because it's not going to harm them in any way. But it is wasting naloxone spray that you could be using on someone that actually needs it. So I do recommend that if you guys go get naloxone spray, you also get trained to look for the signs of an overdose. So again, like pinpoint pupils,
Pinch their
yeah.
shoulder.
Well,
there's a lot.
That's another way. Yeah, if you do, what is it? Painful stimulation. Yeah. And so that's a good way to also tell if they are, because if you're applying painful stimulation, so you're doing you can make a claw with your hand and pinch their collarbone right here, or you grind your knuckles on their chest bone, on their sternum, and they don't respond to that because those things are painful, then that's another sign that they could also be ODing. I think also shallow breathing, if they're like skin is turning blue, like their face turning, that's another sign. So just do your research on these things. Don't just immediately go to like, oh, we're going to spray them with Narcan. They could be having a panic attack. They could, be diabetic and like seizing because of that. Like there's so many other things that it could be. So just do a little more research and just don't go straight to, using naloxone spray.
It's okay if you need to get retrained too, because I need to go get retrained because I want to learn that exact terminology because it helped me understand like when God forbid something does happen in front of you, like to have this extensive knowledge is important because these are people's lives.
100%. Yeah.
So I'm going to go get retrained. Let's go get retrained together.
We'll all go get retrained at Escape.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if I'm going yet. I don't like the nonsense.
You could do it online too.
Yeah,
you can do it online. Yeah, you can go to End Overdose's website and go and take their course, and all you have to do is pay for shipping, and they will send you free naloxone. So, and sometimes they send you some other stuff too, I believe. They sent me a bunch of stickers last time also.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know when this is going to get released, but they are doing a collaboration for two baby teas where 100% of the proceeds go towards an overdose and all that they do.
That's awesome.
So pre-orders are up until the 15th of October. I'm not sure if they're doing any orders after. But yeah, just go and support. They're cute little teas too.
You said the 15th of October.
Mm-hmm.
This episode's airing on the 22nd. Go check out their website anyway, though.
Is hookup culture thriving in the music festival space?
What's that?
Because according to Zip Health, 48% of attendees are open to flings. The most popular hookup spot is in the crowd itself, and 1 in 5 people have actually sealed the deal on site at festivals, among other wild findings.
Please, guys, no sex at the festival. Please.
That shit smells.
No anal at the rail?
No anal at the rail.
You're crazy for that one. Have you done it? What is that?
Absolutely
why?
not. You don't remember? Was it Millennium?
It was at a Millennium set. Yeah.
Who's doing that at a Millennium? Sorry. Who's doing that at a Millennium?
Yeah, I mean, Nand and I will never forget the 8-man orgy that we witnessed at. And you too. You were there. Yeah, you were there too.
Forget about me.
We'll never forget the 8-man orgy
Never
at
Never forget.
Slander back to back said this guy.
Why are these things happening at like the sad boy sets? Are you feel?
Yeah,
It's the feeling.
Guess that's the baby making music.
It's the baby making music. Yeah.
I don't know. Look, guys, like, just keep your primitive instincts to the bedroom, please. Like, if you're at a camping festival, at least go to your tent or something. Like, come on, guys.
Don't do it in the porta potties. Don't do it at the bleachers.
Ew.
I understand
Not
that.
at the rails.
I understand that, when you get a little sauced, like, you have urges that come up, but it's very inconsiderate to other people around you if you are doing things in public and then they have to witness and experience that with you. That should be kept to, in private.
I agree.
It's better if you wait anyways, like the foreplay, It's like foreplay.
That's not where I was thinking about it, but
that is a way to look at it. Think of it as like foreplay. Like if you're feeling like you want to get freaky, just like know that it's going to be even better when you hold off till like a couple hours later.
Yeah, just wait. See, I all I can think about is Nocturnal like 2 years ago, man. One of our friends was making out with their girlfriend and they just were on me and I'm not a part of this and you guys are laying on me and I'm like, this is no.
Did you wait?
Did you move?
You're saying it
Wait,
like
wait.
you wanted to be a part of
No. Get off of me.
There's one thing on this topic that I wanted to talk about too, which I think is like the substance part of it. So obviously, I think it's no surprise that substances play a large role in hookup culture being so prominent. You know, in the rave and EDM scene. I mean, this is something that we even talked about on our episode with Wax Motif, where he was saying that, you know, the substances have always kind of been a part of like what helps spread the plur. Like, I mean, obviously a lot of people are nice at festivals. That's when I came into the scene. That's one of the first things that I noticed. And I'm not saying that's because people are on substances, but I am saying that it definitely helps. And so I think, I don't know, maybe that puts people in more of a connecting mood. You know, when they're on stuff, you're more likely to look over at your homie and tell him you love him. You're more likely to tell your crush that's in your rave group that you've had feelings for them for a long time. You know what I mean? So,
But also, you can still do that off a substance. I feel like I love harder now that I've been off.
I'm not saying, yeah, like to do that. I'm just saying that I feel like that does contribute to why a lot of people are doing
Hooking
that
up.
at festivals. What do you guys think?
I think the environment itself creates that loving environment, and substances are just something that people are on, period. Obviously, some people unfortunately do take them to the extreme, but if someone is using substances and they're being smart about it, they're educated, they know what they're taking, they test their stuff and they balance it out, they spread it, you know, within a certain amount of time, and they take care of themselves, like they're just on something. But I truly believe the environment of the dance floor cultivates love. It's music. Like when you listen to music, our bodies move naturally without us even thinking. And like that is like what's happening internally. So like to deny that and say that, you know, substances contribute to it, I feel like, you know, takes away from the core power of music and these experiences of being able to dance around with people, meet new people, say hi, fall in love for like an hour and like leave, you know, like.
Well, I'm not saying that it's, I mean, I don't think it takes away from it at all. I'm just saying that I feel like that is a contributing factor to it. I think that ideally, yes, everyone would look at music and dance as that, but I'm saying I think the reality of it is that a lot of people who do these things responsibly, it does influence their behavior to be a little nicer, to have those connections. And again, I'm not saying that's the sole reason. I think a lot of people obviously, I mean, I agree that the environment is a lot more encouraging of that kind of behavior, especially when you're with your friends. You know, like, have you ever, you know, been with a big group of your friends, like in the crowd or whatever? You know, sometimes you are on stuff, sometimes you're not. The energy is contagious, right? Yep. But I do think that a lot of people, you know, doing those substances, I mean, as long as I've been raving for, that was, you know, a key thing that I noticed was that the people I would go with, whether I would be close with them or not, like, you know, when we're all like together and, you know, sometimes people are a little fucked up, like you tend to be a lot more lovey with each other and open about your feelings. I mean, there's a reason why they even have, you know, what is it? MDMA treatment, you know, where like it's actually used for people with depression or.
Yeah, but that's using it intentionally. And there is a difference of going into a role with intention that you want to gain these things versus just taking it just to get fucked up and party. There is a big difference because your mind, that's the mind that you are primed when you enter these states.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm also saying though too that if you're going into it and you are taking that, I mean, I think regardless of what happens, like there's still the side effects of, whatever it is that you're taking, right? So if the substance does elevate, your feeling of euphoria, there's still
I'm not denying that. I'm not denying
byproduct of it where you're like going to be, more friendly with people around you. Now, again, I'm not condoning it. I'm not saying go out and do that. Obviously, we're not condoning any of that on this podcast. If you are going to do that, obviously be safe about it. Test your stuff, all of that, carry Narcan. But I do think, though, that to say that that's not a contributing factor is kind of ignoring the reality of it.
No, but that's not what I'm doing. And I do think, though, here in the States, a lot of this shit is filled with crap. And a lot of the things that people are taking are not what they think they are taking.
True. That is also true.
So always test it, please.
Yes.
If you are going to.
Yes, that is where I come from. And also, I'm not at all like denying the psychoactive effects or certain effects of certain drugs of what the pure form of that drug is or what it was. However, the reason why I highlight the energy and the power of music and dance and the dance floor and community is because it is kind of like subconscious mind reprogramming in a sense that I feel like is really powerful to put out as the scene expands.
Yeah, and I think that music is such a powerful and universal thing, right? And so, like, you don't need to understand a certain language to be able to share, music with each other, to share a moment in music, to dance, next to each other. That's something that is so pure that, it's like...
it's universal.
Yeah, it's universal. Yeah. And so, I mean, there are other things that can optimize, I guess, that experience. But at the core, I think, obviously, just the entire experience itself is very pure, and I think that because of that, it is set up in a way where it makes the most optimal environment, I think, for you to have these moments with your friends or with complete strangers. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so, bringing it back to the topic of like hookup culture, I think, that because we kind of went on a tangent there. I think that I think all of those things definitely, it's no surprise to me that the rave scene would be a place where hookup culture would be thriving like that. Yeah. Like all these conditions are set up in a way to where that's, it makes sense.
Yeah, my final thought on that too with hookup culture and everything, honestly, at the end of the day too, a big thing that needs to be talked about is consent. Whether you're on stuff or not, consent is so important, guys.
Yes.
If you don't get an answer verbally, don't even try to make any moves. Like I'm telling you right now, please don't.
Also, no means no.
No means no. Holy crap.
That. Yeah.
No, absolutely. I have 2 little girls, so like that's all that stuff I think about, man.
Yeah.
So I'm very passionate about things like that.
Yeah, I'm going to even take it a step further, actually. Like, not even saying anything sometimes also means no. Like, be able to read body language, too. I know, again, sometimes you're sauced out. You might not be able to see it. I think in that case, like, you just need to be careful going in. Have a group of friends around you too that, like, if you do get too sauced like that, because I know so many people, or I've seen so many people at events who get too sauced and they start like going into someone's space and they start being pushy. And a lot of times they don't even really realize it because they're fucked up.
No self-awareness.
There's no self-awareness. So if you are with a friend group, like if you have a friend group with you, like, it's helpful to have, someone that's responsible within that friend group to kind of check you on that. If you are the person that does that, or if you're the responsible friend, make sure you are keeping an eye on all your friends who are fucked up. Because
let's just say I had an experience at EDC during ISONOX set during the fireworks where someone was sauced and kept trying to talk to me and then grabbed my hand and then tried to kiss it, and I was like, nope, and I just like turned away.
Yeah, it's not okay.
Yeah,
that's like the short version of that story. I don't want to get into it, but yeah.
And I mean, we have a whole episode where we talk about like how to approach people at Raves. It's like one of our earliest
It's
episodes.
been a
the third
long time
episode.
Maybe
ago.
we should do it again.
Yeah, we should do a
Okay.
part 2 soon.
Wait, can we go down the line real quick, rapid fire? How would you approach someone at a rave?
I don't.
in this moment.
Dude, dog shit.
Put yourself in it. Just put yourself like, how would you? How would you approach them?
Well, I wouldn't. I mean, I would probably just compliment them. Like, I'm a very open, like, straight up, honest person. But the thing is, though, is that even if I'm complimenting someone, my mindset, especially like at festivals, I kind of treat it like the gym in a way. Like, women do not want to be approached at the gym. You know what I mean? And the reality is, a lot of people at festivals, even though like hookup culture might be, thriving at festivals, I think the reality is a lot of people, guys or girls, they come with a group.
Yep.
Right. And so a lot of times they want to hang out and they want to hang out with their group. Right. They're not there. I mean, some are, but most people are not there to look for a potential partner. You know what I mean? Like, if it happens, then it happens. Right. And so sometimes the stars align and you'll find yourself in a scenario like that. But most times, like, my focus is like, I want to be respectful.
Yep.
So like, I will, if you're attractive, like, I'll compliment you, whether it's on your outfit or I've sometimes even said like, hey, like, you're super pretty. And then I just leave it alone.
Such a gentleman.
That's it.
Though, I do think that if you want to shoot your shot, you shoot your shot. And it does depend. Think about the festival that you're at, because on my birthday at Friendship, I had a love story. Some guy asked me out on a date to take me out for my birthday, and we had such deep talks. And we did not do anything besides just like talk and dance, and like dead ass. And it was like such a love story that I will always remember.
Aw.
And like, and it's just like that. It's like that was just it. And like, people can enjoy these beautiful experiences, if they shoot their shot.
How did he approach you?
Okay, so actually,
She's been waiting.
story.
We were there.
Yeah, they were there. Okay, so I saw this really pretty guy with pretty eyes at the cafeteria, and I ended up like spilling coffee while saying hi to one of his friends, and so I just walked away, and I was like, okay, whatever. And then I seen him again later on at night, and I decided to compliment him on his hair, and I was like, I like your hair, by the way. And I just walked away. Whenever I do compliment people, I genuinely mean it, and it's either if they want to respond, cool. If not, then whatever. It's not. I just wanted to give him a compliment. He deserves it. And then he follows me, and I'm like filming because I'm
like
doing
the
a
Josh Peck
vlog.
method.
Yeah, and like we're on the deck. Like I'm going to the 24-hour. Have you ever been to Friendship?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I was going to there's like a 24-hour cafe, so I was going to the 24-hour cafe to like meet Nan.
Almost 24 hours.
Oh, almost 24 hours. Sorry. And then he follows me, and then this is when I was still drinking, and he was like what's it he say? He's like, can I buy you a drink or something? Or he said something like that. And then I was like, yeah.
Modern romance.
Modern romance. But then we ended up having mutuals, and then he asked me out on a date. And I think because it was a festival trip, like hearing that, I was like, oh my God, like, yeah, like what, like, are you kidding me? Like, how would I say no to go on a date on a cruise ship in the middle of butt fuck? I don't even know what water we were in. And like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, you were also attracted to him, right?
Well, yeah, but I was the one who complimented him first.
True.
I said I like your hair. He had, yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess then in that sense, then you approached him first.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah, that's like that was me shooting my shot. So that's how I shoot my shot. I'll just compliment you. And
So the moral of the story, guys, is if a girl compliments you, maybe
the green
she.
light?
That's a green.
That's a
I think
green light.
See,
no, I'm just playing.
See,
I'm just playing.
you
Not
could be
everyone
like-
thinks that way.
Or you could be like some of our other friends and just pre-order a rave bay on like freaking Tinder or some shit.
what?
Wait, what?
Wait.
I've never heard of this.
One of our friends, she pre-orders. So like a week before the event, she'll swipe on Tinder and be like, "Yo, I'm going."
I love how you just outed her, her name.
Bleep the name.
We're bleeping.
So yeah, you can do that. Pre-order. Radiate's also a thing. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she'll want the credit for pre-ordering because she told me verbatim. Yeah, I just pre-ordered my rave bay. I was shocked.
My advice, guys, is that most of the times the highest chance of success is going to come from within your group. So people you already know or have mutuals with.
Unless
you know
you're
what
on
I
a
mean?
boat. Unless you're on a boat. That is a different scenario because we're all okay. But the
It's
boat,
actually kind of right. She's right there.
boat community,
It's so funny.
raving. I recommend whenever everyone has the opportunity to rave on a boat, you take
Do
it
it.
and
I'm
you do it
scared.
because it is worth the experience.
At least just once.
Open water.
The community of
It's
raving
different.
on
Cool
a boat
experience.
Yeah.
is so tight knit and everyone goes all in and you're on this boat with people for 7 or 5 to 7 days and then you go on an island and it's so beautiful and it's so magical and
You're basically like on a
Literally different
like
planet.
it's like what is it? I'm trying to compare it to like I was gonna say science camp because it's like you're in a
it's
community.
like a summer camp.
Yeah, it's like a summer camp, but it's like it's on a super nice boat with all the
I'm on a
amenities
boat.
taken care
it's
of.
therapy. It's therapy because then you have all these cool luxury rooms and lounges. And you could just chill in. You could see the coast. You have restaurants. You have shopping centers. I was going shopping. I didn't even buy anything. I was just looking and pretending I was buying something. And they have casinos.
I'm in.
I think Norwegian Joy should hire you as their marketing
Hire
spokesperson.
me, please. Well, this is for friendship because I plan on going next year, and
I honestly think you could just market cruise ships in general.
make this a clip. Yeah, I have a lot more to say. And
Because if you've ever been on a cruise ship, just a cruise ship, not even like a festival cruise, that sense of community is also there. It's very I remember, what was it? I was in 7th grade. And I went on a cruise ship with my mom and some family members, and they had a whole teen lounge and
It's
stuff.
always
And I
the
got to
freaking
know
teen
all
lounge.
the teenagers on
Yeah.
the boat.
Yeah.
And so I think
It's
I'm even
cool.
still connected with some of them to this day. But
Aw, that's cool.
yeah. So I mean, cruise ships are cool. Festival cruises are obviously even cooler.
that's
but
where you fall in love. Do you also remember how lit our gym sessions were? We were partying all night, and then we sleep, and then we go to the gym, and then we party again. Balance.
Balance.
The twerking concept.
the excitement coming from Brin's voice. is always fun.
I healed so much there.
I'm going to move us on to a couple other things before we have to close out the episode. So real quick, for any of my SoCal fam out there, if you guys heard the news, Insomniac is moving Nocturnal from the Glen Helen Amphitheater to now, I believe I'm hearing Lake Paris, possibly.
We're saying allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
We don't
I mean,
know.
they're moving Nocturnal, and so I'm personally a little sad about it because Glen Helen is one of my favorite
It's so
venues
pretty. It was
ever. I
pretty.
love that hill when
I
you
love
first
that hill.
walk in, and also it's just really nostalgic for me because when I started raving in 2014, Nocturnal was my second rave.
After
If you want, if you even count Hard Summer, if you count Hard Summer as a music festival, not a rave, Nocturnal would technically be my first rave ever. So that and back then I think they called it the San Manuel Amphitheater back then. I can't remember, but it was the same location, I'm pretty sure. And so it just has I have a really soft spot for that venue. It's Nocturnal is one of my favorite festivals
Same.
ever. So I'm really sad that it's not going to be there. But if they do end up moving it to Lake Paris, I will
I
say
am not opposed.
I will say Lake Paris is also a really nice
I
venue.
haven't been, but I've heard so many good things about
it's
it.
really it's really
Slander
nice.
through down
Really,
at
really
Starbase.
nice.
Whoa.
I'm not
Yeah, it's
opposed if
really
it moves there. I'm just sad
Yeah.
that it's leaving Glen Helen.
Just make sure you wear sunscreen. Otherwise, you get sunburnt and have a tan line for 6 months like me.
You had it for 6 months.
Yeah, I still have it.
That's
I
crazy.
still have it.
How? Dude, you literally went out
I
in the
literally
sun.
went to your place to tan. Blocked. I literally blocked the part that was more tan already, so the rest of my body could catch up, and I still haven't fixed it. What do I do?
Spray
Go
tans.
to a spray tan or go to a tanning bin. That'd be scary.
Yeah, there you
It's
go.
Final destination.
Yeah.
But
Granted, I don't really live in a spot I don't have a patio at my apartment. So if
go
I had a
outside.
patio, I would for sure go
go
out
to
and
a
tan.
tan-
just go outside.
Yeah, just thanks.
You're in LA, just go outside.
I to be fair, I went to the beach a couple times, or my dad lives in Huntington Beach, and I'll go visit him, and we'll go bike ride to this taco spot, and I'll bike ride with my shirt off, and I still can't get rid of the tan line. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I think it wants to stay on you.
I guess so.
Yeah.
there's also some other stuff that we had before.
Oh, that like freaking countdown is
Yes.
moving away from the NOS Center, and it's gonna be at the LA Convention Center.
How's it gonna fit? How's it gonna?
Well,
Okay.
Countdown's always been a smaller festival.
Is it?
So back in the day, Countdown used to be 2 stages, and it was a small portion of the NOS Center. It
I
used to
remember.
actually be like
Only like two-
you know
the
how
two-
Wasteland is?
yeah.
It was smaller than that.
That's crazy to think about.
But
Yeah.
Countdown is already huge. So they are going to shrink it. People are gonna want something else to do. Like, I mean, it's gonna sell so quickly.
Well, I'm curious because I don't like. Are they still planning to do Forever Midnight? Like, I'm curious. You know, like because I think maybe.
I mean, it's already October. Shouldn't they have announced it already?
I guess so. Well, I mean, they haven't even really officially announced Countdown yet.
Yeah, they have.
Have they?
That's how I found out they're moving to the LA Convention Center.
Oh,
Should we throw New Year's Underground Rave?
I see. Okay, so here's the thing. Like,
No one answered.
I think last year, I went to Countdown last year, and there was not a lot of people there, right? And I do think that part of the reason why this is happening is because people are still so scarred from the 2023 countdown
Yeah, I did
when it
not
was
go.
flooding, and I had my shoes were full of water,
Shit.
and we're walking
Water
in
shit.
shit water, and yeah,
Thank God I didn't go.
I didn't
Oh
go
my
either.
God.
We didn't miss a damn thing.
I was just like, that sucks.
Yeah, and I don't think anyone except for Michelle enjoyed that festival. She likes the rain, but so yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why they moved it, and also the fact that there's a lot of New Year's, a lot of other New Year's festivals happening. It does kind of like it's almost like its own version of crowd control, but it's like
Yeah.
festival control.
Yeah.
you know?
else-
At
wait,
the
what
same
else-
time, though, it's in LA. I don't know. Not from LA, so I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'd be scared. Basically, I'd be scared though after the fact because like everyone's been drinking. Like you combine the festival with
That's
everything
true.
else that's going around. There's more
It's
people
going to
driving.
be very, very hectic.
yeah.
That is
day.
true.
There's also a lot of apartments around there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
if
'cause
you
that's
really
at,
have
it's at
friends
the
out
LA
there.
Convention Center. Yeah, that's gonna be loud as shit in there. If you're going to Countdown,
Sorry
make
to-
sure you bring
yeah.
earplugs.
Yeah. Sorry to everyone who like lives in downtown LA. Good luck. Brin.
I live like 8 minutes from the convention center.
Oh, so you could walk and then run back home after.
No, I don't. It's far. It's
That's gonna
far
stay in my
enough. It's far enough where I couldn't walk, but
you said
Brin
8
could walk.
minutes.
It's 8 minutes
Driving.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah.
driving. Not
Come on,
walking.
you're in
Yeah.
shape, bro.
I mean, Forever
on.
Midnight was cool. I liked how I was able to
thank
walk
you.
home. But if Countdown ends up being bigger, I
And Countdown ends at 5 a.m.
Oh, I did. Yeah, that's right.
Countdown ends
Yeah,
at 5
they
a.m.
have it
I'll
ending
be
at
at
5
Countdown.
a.m.
Past my bedtime.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I
Way
agree.
past.
Way
I
past.
agree. I'll be leaving around like 1, 2.
That's late. That's late for you.
That's late for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ball drop, go home.
Yeah. Pretty much.
It's
So,
New Year's. I'm gonna be out for 3 days in a row.
Have fun.
I will.
Brin's doing all the living for us.
Yeah.
Bro, it's the AI. I'm telling you guys right
Sober.
now. The AI is letting her do
It's
it.
the AI.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we are at the end of our episode. So gonna go ahead and shout out our patrons right now. By the way, if you didn't know, we do have a Patreon, which over there you can go and watch exclusive bonus content, which we are gonna actually go and shoot right now. Gonna listen to some tunes over there. We also have early access to episodes. We have exclusive playlists. We have priority Q&A for when we have our artist guest episodes. We will guarantee that you get your question asked in an artist episode. So definitely go and check that out if you haven't already. That is one of the best ways to support us. I'll have all our patrons' names on screen right now as I'm saying this.
Wow.
But of course, even if you don't support the Patreon,
We still love you.
Hell yeah. Can
Yeah.
I share something?
Sure.
Can I share with the audience the event for
oh yeah,
ADE?
go for it. Yeah.
Yay. So hello world. If you are going to be at ADE this year and you are looking for something
Wait, what is ADE and when is it?
Oh, so ADE is Amsterdam Dance Event, and it's like where hundreds of thousands of people all come together and they party at so many different venues all through the night, and during the day they have mixers, they have conferences. It's a great learning opportunity if you want to learn about the industry and get yourself in. Or they even have like these mixers where you can meet agents, you can meet managers, and you have everyone who comes from like every single part of the world. Also, a lot of dope music, and the event that me and my colleagues are throwing is for the creatives of the electronic music scene. It is called Media Playground, and we are hosting it at DB55, and it is a part of the ADE Arts and Culture program.
Do you know what day?
Yes, Thursday, October 23rd.
Oh, literally the day after this airs.
Yes.
So if you're already going to ADE, which by the way is in Amsterdam, for those of you who didn't catch that.
Yeah, it's free RSVP. You do not need any lab pass, any pro pass. All you have to do is sign up, and we are appreciating not just the creatives in media who document the scene, but just anyone who is deeply a part and just wants to celebrate EDM and its expansion, along with keeping the hearts of the culture.
And you might find the love of your life there. Who knows?
You might find the love of your life. Yes.
Yeah, or you might learn something. I have seen a lot of videos about like all the seminars and stuff that happen at ADE. It looks really cool, and Amsterdam is such a beautiful city. So
yeah, we'll have art installations as well. Art installations, a photo booth, and we will have the opportunity for you to connect with other creatives. Think of it as a mixer, but we're bringing in our American vibe. So definitely come and happy.
Love it.
Okay, I can't wait to meet you guys.
Yeah, so if you're going to ADE, go and check it out. I'm sure you guys are doing a great job already at setting it up. So,
Yay!
all right. So like we said before, actually I didn't say it already, but go ahead and smash that like button wherever it is down here. Comment and let us know.
And subscribe.
Let us know what song you would want to be played at your funeral. Make sure you subscribe and. Yeah.
Bye.
I don't usually do this part, so
I'm gonna
I
drive
don't know.
dirt.
You want to do it? You want to do it? You want to do it? Like, subscribe, comment.
Huh?
You want to do it?
I just did it.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
he did it.
But you can do it again.
Oh. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Oh my God. That's all I got.
All right, guys. We'll see you on the next episode in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.